Alright, y'all, welcome back to another trade recap. Today is October 15th, 2025. Today we did catch longs. Coming into market open, I was pretty bullish, and I'll go through my thought process and yeah, let's get to it. So let's mark out market open, which is 8 o'clock. Boom. Let's mark out our indicator that shows us session highs and lows. So as you can see, coming into market open, we did have London low open right here. We can mark that. Mark that out. London low, London high was taken out. Other than that, we have yesterday's Asia high right here. So we'll mark this out, buy side. Alright, we have our buy side, sell side, all that stuff marked out. We go on the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we are. So the reason I was bullish was because yesterday we were coming off of this 4 hour, and it looks like we're starting to run up. And my draw on liquidity was this high right here, right? Other than that, on the 1 hour, we had no retracements either, other than that 1 hour fair value gap. So yesterday we did come down. Did we tap equilibrium of this move? So yeah, we just tapped equilibrium of this move. So yeah, boom. And then we also tapped this 1 hour right here. So coming into the morning, I'm very bullish. We have not yet, on market open, taken out this high, so this is my main draw right here. We can mark out this 1 hour fair value gap right here as well. Oh no, I don't have it saved. So boom, we go drop down to the 15 minute. Market opens at 8:30. Boom, right there. So as soon as market open, we have our draw set up. I know I'm bullish and I know I want this high to get taken out, so I'm looking for longs, right? So market opens, we wait. You can see we come down. We do take out this low right here, and I believe we create an SMT with ES, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, what low is that? 630. Yeah, so we never take out this low on ES. Well, we do end up tapping it, but that's still, in my opinion, is still an SMT. We never really swept right through it. So back to NQ. So a lot of people did get stopped out on these longs, and the reason is, okay, so boom, market opens, right? We come down. Once we take out this low, I'm looking for longs right here, and I'm looking for the highest time frame from the 1 minute to the 5 minute. If we can see on this leg, we have no 5 minute, 3 minute, nothing either, other than this one right here that we obviously do use to come back down, so that one's invalidated. And then on the 1 minute, you can see, so a lot of people got stopped out on these longs. So there's this inverse right here, boom, that we inverse, that people took long right here, boom, get stopped out. Then we also have this inverse that didn't play out, boom, got stopped out at the lows. And the reason these did not play out, you have to really like break down the market and see how see how these levels are reacting. So if we go back down to the 15 minute, we do have these internal highs. This isn't necessarily my TP, but it is an internal high. On ES, you can see we have the internal high as well right here. I think it's that high, and we also have this high right here. So the reason these inverses don't play out, and I did not take them, I waited and I stayed patient. So for instance, this one right here, this is at 841 that we inverse this fair value gap at 841 while ES at 8 at the same time. Where's 841? So yeah. So honestly, I wanted to stay more patient, and I usually want to take a trade till after like 8:45 or 8:50. I don't like taking trades too early, like until market open. So I did wait. I didn't take that inverse right here. So I avoided this loss, and then the second loss that I see many people take was this. And the reason I did not take this, I should have, because it's around the time I want to take a trade. But the reason I did not take this, because this is at 8:45, right? If you see ES at 8:45, we do take out the internal high that I'm looking for on NQ, which is this high, right here. The reason I do not take this long right here is because ES took out that high, the target I wanted, therefore it created an SMT, a bearish SMT. So therefore I am not willing to take this just because we did take out that high on ES. And let's say we do run to these highs, it's not a big deal. If I miss the move, I miss it. You know, there's many. I mean, there wasn't today, but any other day, there's plenty other opportunities. I'd rather miss out than take an L. But yeah. So that's the reason I did not take this. After ES took out this high, I didn't want to see us take out all these lows right here. All these lows we have marked out right here, I wanted to see us take out. So once we took that out, NQ comes back down, same thing with it. Then I am like, obviously nothing is 100% in these markets, but me, I am more confident that this is gonna run up higher. Now I know that all these people all these people that went long got stopped out, got used as liquidity. Now we can enter. So now what we look for is a higher time frame fair value gap. But in this case, on the leg, we only have 1 minute. We don't have no 5 minute, no 3 minute, none of that. So as you can see on this leg, and by leg I mean this move down. So I'll circulate here for you guys so you guys get a better understanding. Boom, and then the low, the high and the low. So this is this leg that manipulated lower, which took out these lows, right? So I'm talking about this specific leg. So we have two 1 minute fair value gaps. I always take the higher one just because, yes, we inverse this one right here, this small one, but we never know if we want to respect this one and continue lower. So I always take the higher one. So I'll just connect the two. Boom. IFVG, just so you guys can look at it better. I'll mark it blue. Let's put the line. Boom. So once this gets inversed, then now I can look for longs. So boom, we waited. We did kind of close a little too high, but that's okay. I got filled literally perfect to the tick. Usually when I don't want to have a stop, I mean, this stop loss is ridiculous. If you want to have it at the low, it's 70 points. Even if you want to have it under the inverse, that's still 50 points. So me, I like to, when I don't have a low like this, I like to keep my stop loss anywhere from 25 to 30 points. I usually stick to 25, but if I feel like market might come down a little lower, I'll stick to 30. But today I did keep my stop loss at 30 points. So boom, there is my stop. I did go break even at these highs right here. I don't have to save, I guess. We'll just mark it. Break even, middle, oops, wrong thing. Boom, that's my break even point, and my TP was these internal highs. I didn't want these highs, but I just didn't feel like holding that long. Obviously we go right through them and even more, but I always take the low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit gave me a good risk to reward, so I took it. Took out my full TP here, and like I said, I broke even here. So as soon as we hit that at 8:55, stops go break even, you are now risk free of this trade. If we come back down, no big deal. You're at break even, you don't lose, you don't win. And if that was the case, we come back down, you get stopped out. And if we're still bullish, we can always look to re-enter back up. But yeah, go break even and then just take out your full position there. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, this was, I think I did mark it, but this was a 1 hour fair value gap that we jumped off from. But yeah, so this model is always works, but you gotta kind of play it smart. Like I said, I avoided these 2 losses right here, and the reason, well, I gave my reasoning already, but after we had our bearish SMT, I wanted to see the lows we taken out on ES, which is this leg down. Then I could look for longs. And yeah, that's how we caught about 58, 60 points around there today. And yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow with another trade recap, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.